Well, good evening, race fans, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV. Tonight, it's round number 4 of the JSI Sundays 365 Ball Cup live here at USA International Speedway. My name is Matt Bailey, and thank you so much for watching along here tonight. It's going to be a cracking show. Qualifying currently underway, and Jason Crawford, Mr. Hollywood, is quick time with a 19.328, and Jonathan McKean goes quicker with a 19.282. Warner goes faster again with a 19.264. Well, 3 quick times in a matter of 5 seconds and being on live air TV. Wowee. Kobe Wright out on the speedway as well in the Team 10 Motorsports Dutton 1. Number 10K picked up the win last week at Lernerville Speedway. And well, let's see if we can replicate that here tonight. Liam Russell out there as well in the Delco Remy number 25 car for tonight. Riley Stewart on screen in the ABR setup shop RS Sim Shots number 07. Riley is 8th quick so far with a 19.320. Cooper Wilson has taken over quick time with a 19.239. What have we got on the program tonight, race fans? William Pylant out there on the speedway, the JSI Racing Valvoline sponsored Triple X Race Co. Number 55, and William is 25th quick with a 19.471. Well, race fans, it's going to be on tonight here at USA International Speedway. Brendan Randall on the speedway at the moment in the number 3 machine. And Brendan is 38th quick with a 19.758. Lewis Clark jumps to the top of the timesheets with a 19.217. Quick time out on the speedway. Brett Wither as well in the Nick Leonard Racing Association Speedshop51.com number 56 car was out on the speedway, and Brett is 20th quick with a 19.77. We'll take a look at your qualifying results here tonight, and going quick time is Lewis Clark with a 19.217. You're back to Cooper Wilson, Jamie Warner, Riley Simpson, Brent Hobbs, Jonathan McKean, Ethan Bashton, and Kai Jensen, 8th quick. And you're back to Craig Plater and Riley Stewart, rounding out your top 10 qualifiers. Heat race number 1 about to line up on the speedway, and as they are now, William Pylant in the JSI Racing Valvoline Triple X Race Code. Number 55 will start on the pole position to his outside. The High Octane Sim Sports. Number 49, number 20 I think it is. 20 or 49, that is Josh Barry. Kobe Wright in the 10K will start from position number 3 to his outside. It's Mr. Hollywood. Jason Crawford out of position number 4. Position 5 will see the Southwest Conveyancing number 48 of Jonathan McKean. Position number 6 will be your fast time man. It is a 111 of Lewis Clark. Position number 7 will be the 93 car of Alex Ryan. Thomas Mitchell for Vortex Sim Sports will start the WA02 from position number 8. Shannon Blackburn, good to see him back behind the wheel tonight. We'll see the 22 from position number 9. And Jason Burke in the JSI Racing number 74 will start from position number 10. So we've got all 3 JSI Racing cars in heat race number 1. Let's see what's going to happen here tonight. Here at USA International Speedway, get a bit of a cool shot as they roll through turn number 3 and 4. Lights will go out this time by race fans. They're going to get set to go. We are set to go racing here tonight at USA International Speedway, heat race number 1. Set to go as they roll through turns 1 and 2 intensively. Watch Kobe Wright in the Dutton 1. Team 10 Motorsports, number 10K. Jason Crawford on his outside in position number 4. Well, race fans, heat race number 1 for round 4 of the JSI Sundays 365 Ball Cup here at USA International Speedway. We're set to go green here at USA as we are out of turn 4 right now. Into turns 1 and 2, we are green. William Pilot is your early race leader, heading down the back, straight away into turn number 3 and 4 this time. Josh Barry back there in position number 2. Kobe Wright back there in the top 3. Then you're back to Jason Crawford in position number 4 at the moment. We'll take a look back through the pack. There is Josh Barry in the 49 car. Kobe Wright closing in rapidly on the 49 machine as they run the top side of the speedway. Clark runs the bottom side on Crawford. Can't get the job done out of turn 4. Down the main straightaway they run this time by. 2 laps in the books. They got 10 laps to go. Around here at USA International Speedway, the biggest dirt track on the iRacing calendar here tonight. William Pilot still your race leader. Here comes Crawford back to the outside of Lewis Clark. Can't get the job done. Sorry, that is Kobe Wright in the 10K. We've got a couple of white cars out there trying to sort that out. And we are caution yellow on the speedway. And I believe that may have been Jason Crawford and Kobe Wright. As we'll take a look on the UltimateDirtTV instant replay. As I roll down into turns 1 and 2. Crawford went for the slide job and just closed the door on Kobe Wright. Jonathan McKean had nowhere to go as well. And Shannon Blackburn, unfortunately, involved in that one on the speedway. So, an unfortunate start to tonight here at the USA International Speedway. We are 4 laps in the books. We will get set to go back to green flag racing. This time by around the racetrack as the yellow lights will go out around the speedway. And we'll get set to let them loose. Lewis Clark will restart in position number 3. Thomas Mitchell as well. Still back there in the Speedshot51.com Vortex Sim Sports. WA02. As they roll down into turn number 3 and 4 this time by. Set to go back to green flag racing out of turn number 4. William Pilot has command over the field. As they roll through turn 3 and 4, pace car off the circuit, we're green. Back down to 1 and 2 we go. Barry goes to the top side, Clark to the bottom. The Track Tech number X machine, and we are yellow, yellow, yellow. Caution on the speedway. Shannon Blackburn and Jason Burke. It is in the 22 and 74 car. Yeah, that is got together down, heading down the main straightaway. And not the way to start your night here at USA International Speedway. As we go back to live pictures on the speedway right now. So we will get set to resume heat race number 1 once again. So we will get set to unleash these guys once again for heat race number 1. Resumption with 4 laps left to go. When we go back to the green flag, we'll have 3 laps left on the time clock. For heat race number 1 action here tonight at USA International Speedway. What's going to happen out on the speedway, race fans? Can William Pilot get beat by Lewis Clark? Let's see what's going to happen with the resumption of heat race number 1. Back to green we go. Pilot gets a good start. Down to 1 and 2 we head. Barry went for a slide job. on the Track Tech X machine. Couldn't get the job done, though. Into turns number 3 and 4 this time. Exit turn number 4 will have 2 laps left to go. Here in heat race number 1, down to 1 and 2. Pilot heads down the back straight away with lap and a half to go here at USA International Speedway. Lewis Clark right there on the tail tank of the 55 machine. Down the back straight away this time, and for the final time in heat race number 1, Clark puts a slide job in turn number 4. Down the main straightaway, they come out of turn 4. It's a race to the checkered flag. Lewis Clark will win heat race number 1. Good run by your top 2 out on the speedway. We will get your official results up for heat race number 1. What a finish. Lewis Clark, followed by William Pylan, Josh Barry, and Thomas Mitchell, your top 4. Then get back to Alex Ryan, Jason Burke, Jonathan McKean, Shannon Blackburn, Kobe Wright, and Jason Crawford to round out your top 10. Here's your grid right now for heat race number 2. Nathan Norman came home in a top 3 position last week at Lernerville Speedway. He'll start on the pole position here tonight in heat race number 2. Nash Granger will start the 5 car from position number 2. On position number 3 will be the TB Motorsports number 60 of Stephen Haitley. Tyler Bish, in the Allure Esports number 41 will start from position number 4. Ethan Bastian in the 54 will start from 5. Cooper Wilson will start the 14 car from 6, with David Clifford in the 29 from 7. Ash Hammond in the 4 from 8. And Braden Shute in the 76 from position number 9. I'll tell you what, race fans, this is going to be a good heat. Watch the 76 from the back of the field. This will be wicked. Set to go green as we are to turn number 4 right now. Norman gets a good start down to turns 1 and 2 we go for the first time. Down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4. Granger on the top side. Bish runs the cushion out of turn number 4. Down the main straight we run. 1 lap in the books. 11 laps to go. Braden Shute up into the top 5 already in the Hobbs Trenching and Boring Ryco Motorsports number 76 car. Into turns 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway we go. Into turns 1 and 2. Nathan Norman, mainly round the top side of the speedway at the moment in the Transport Equipment Hire High Octane Sim Sports number 96. Round the cushion we go here at USA International Speedway. And that nasty bump that we normally see here at USA is starting to form already out of turn number 4. Through turns 1 and 2 we go, though. Down the back straight away. Into corners number 3 and 4. And Nash Granger not going away here in heat race number 2. Down the main straightaway we go right now. 4 laps in the books as we start lap number 5. Here comes Braden Shute, though. Shute looking to the bottom side of the speedway. Tucks in behind Ethan Bastian in the 54 car. Here comes Cooper Wilson, though. We got a big crash in turn 3 and 4. 1 car upside down. And that is Stephen Haitley in the TB Motorsports number 60 car. Saw just the end of that in turns number 3 and 4. And looks like just climbed the wall in turn number 3. And unfortunately upended the race car. Landed on all 4s though, so kudos to Stephen Haitley. Looks like a bit of a broken rear end though in the Horsham Off-Road Allure Esports UltimateDirtTV sponsored number 60. So we will get set to let them loose one more time. here at USA International Speedway. We're going to get set to let them loose. Out of turn number 4 this time by. So we will go green out of turn number 4 this time, race fans. Set to go back to green flag racing. Nathan Norman and Nash Granger on the front row. As they roll down the back straight away intensively here at USA International Speedway, yellow lights are out. Pace car will get set to pull into the pit area this time. And we'll get set to resume heat race number 2. Set to go, back to green we go. Nathan Norman with a good start down to turns 1 and 2. Cooper Wilson looked to the bottom side of the speedway. Couldn't get the job done though. Fallen back in the clutches with Tyler Bish and Ethan Bastian. Wilson looks again for a slide job there. 4 wide out of turn number 4. Down the main straightaway they go to turns 1 and 2. Wow, that was close quarters racing. Here at USA International Speedway, down the back straightaway we go. Into corners number 3 and 4. Bastian looking to the bottom side. No, Clifford and Cooper Wilson get tangled up in turn number 3 and 4. Bastian looking to the bottom side, takes over second from Granger. Down the back straight away we go now with a lap and a half to go. Into turns number 3 and 4. Here comes Granger. Back to the inside of Bastian. Takes the spot back as they go wheel to wheel down the main straightaway. Into turns 1 and 2 we go upside down on the last lap. No caution coming out for that one. Unfortunately, it is the final lap here at USA International Speedway for heat race number 2, and Nathan Norman does it in immaculate style in heat race number 2. Gets the job done. Second will go to Tyler Bish. Third to David Clifford. Fourth to Cooper Wilson, and fifth to Ash Hammond. So we'll bring up your results right now for heat race number 2 as soon as they become available to us on the speedway. Here we go. Nathan Norman, Tyler Bish, David Clifford and Cooper Wilson. Pardon me, your top 4. And then you go back to Ash Hammond, Nash Granger, Ethan Bastian, Braden Shute and Stephen Haitley to round out your top 9 cars. Here's your grid right now for heat race number 3, and is Brock Lewis in the 8 machine off the front road to his outside. The SRV Road Freight Valvoline sponsored number 27, that is Braden Morosky. Position number 3 will be the 49 car of Ryan Avila. Position number 4 with the 76 car, it is Luke Johnson. Position number 5 will be the 75 car of Kai Jensen to his outside. The 57 machine, that is Jamie Warner. Position number 7 will be the 9 car of Luke Wilson to his outside. It is the 38 car of Mitchell Cartwright, and Warwick Taylor will start the 46 car from position number 9. Set to go green though here at USA International Speedway. Brock Lewis and Braden Morosky off the front row. We're green. Lewis gets a good start down to turns 1 and 2. Here comes the 49 machine of Ryan Avila. Down the back straight away we go into turns number 3 and 4. We'll run this time. And we are yellow. Caution on the speedway. Luke Johnson in the Cabworks Kitchens number 76 car. Worth Products entry. Looks like just got tangled up there with Braden Morosky. And unfortunately for Luke Johnson, ends up upside down in the Nick Linnett Racing Association, JR Productions and Media, Cabworks Kitchens. Luke Johnson racing number 76 car. So we'll get set to go back to green flag racing. So as cars roll intensively down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2, yellow lights are out around the racetrack, and we'll get set to go back to green flag racing this time. Very cool paint for Luke Wilson, ex-Casey Kane racing car. On the outside of row number 2. Brock Lewis set to go back to green flag racing. Your race leader, Ryan Avila, on his outside. The FSI Motorsports number 49. Set to go back to green out of turn number 4. Green flag is back out and back down to turns 1 and 2 we go. Lewis goes to the top side. Jensen looked to the bottom side of the speedway. Couldn't get the job done though. Ryan Avila into turns number 3 and 4. The FSI Motorsports number 49 is on the move. Down the main straightaway we go. Into turns 1 and 2 we run. Battle is on for the race lead. Into turns number 3 and 4 this time by. Down the main straightaway we'll run. Out of turn number 4. Avila still on the rear bumper of the 8 machine of Brock Lewis. Into turns number 3 and 4 we run once again. Slide job in turn number 3 and 4 from Avila. Down the main straightaway we go. They go wheel to wheel down the main straightaway into 1 and 2. Avila goes to the top side of the speedway. Lewis puts a slide job return on the 49 machine. Down the back straightaway we go into turn number 3 and 4. Return slider from the 49 of Ryan Avila. They go wheel to wheel once again. Down the main straightaway we go into 1 and 2. Lewis looks to take the slide job back. Down the main back straightaway we go this time by into turns number 3 and 4. Avila, slide job city right now here at USA International Speedway as they head down the main straightaway with 4 laps left to go. Here in heat race number 3. Avila gets a little bit sideways out of turn number 2 as they head down the back straight into turn number 3 and 4. Avila now with the race lead. Lewis into the wall in turn number 4. Down the main straightaway we go. Here comes Jamie Warner taking over second position right now in the 57 car. Luke Wilson looked for third. Couldn't get the job done though. Jamie Warner now up to position number 2. Meanwhile, Ryan Avila walking away in the FSI Motorsports number 49 machine. As they heads down the back straightaway, this time into turns number 3 and 4. The white flag will fly for Ryan Avila. Down the main straightaway we go into turns 1 and 2. Hails out of the United States of America does the FSI Motorsports number 49. Down the back straightaway though for the final time into turns number 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway and Ryan Avila will take out heat race number 3. Second will go to Brock Lewis. Third will go to Jamie Warner. As they roll down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2, and they'll come down to a slower pace. As we'll check out your results though for heat race number 3. Good job to Ryan Avila. Good, what a way to start his night here at USA International Speedway for his first appearance here with the JSI Sundays 365 Ball Cup. He'll get the job done over Brock Lewis, Jamie Warner and Luke Wilson. Then you're back to Warwick Taylor, Braden Morosky, Mitch Cartwright. Then you're back to Kai Jensen and Luke Johnson in position number 9. Here is your grid right now for heat race number 4. It is Liam Russell in the 25 from 1 to his outside, the 42 machine of Paul Bryan. Braden Miller will start out of position number 3 to his outside, will be the 68 car of Max Bevan. Craig Putter will start the 69 car from position number 5, with Riley Simpson in the 65 from 6. Jeremy Keensrod and Brendan Redden will line up out of row number 4, and Adam Durston in the 45 will start from position number 9. So here we go, race fans. Heat race number 4. We've still got one more heat race left on the grid for tonight's heat racing action here at USA International Speedway. Set to go green though, as we do now at turn number 4. Into turns 1 and 2 we run. Plater looking to the bottom side. Here comes Braden Miller in the Hobbs trenching and boring. Number 0 to the top side of the speedway. Miller has to jump on the binders just a little bit there in turn number 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway, we run into turns 1 and 2. 1 down, 11 to go. Liam Russell is your race leader. Normally see him in the Still Shop Camperdown Gravely Mowers number 36 car tonight, driving an ex-Craig Kinzer machine. As they roll down the main straightaway with 2 laps in the books. Now 10 laps to go. Through turns 1 and 2 we roll. This time by down the main back straightaway. Paul Bryan and Braden Miller on screen, battling for the race lead now. Miller has to jump on the binders again out of turn number 4. No, we got Paul Bryan into the wall on the main straightaway. Yellow flag is displayed on the speedway. There was contact there between Braden Miller and the 42 car of Paul Bryan. And we'll watch what happens with the 42 machine. So we will re-rack him and restack him here at USA International Speedway. So Liam Russell is your race leader. There you go back to Braden Miller in that Hobbs trenching and boring. Number 0. Max Bevan now up to position number 3 in the 68 machine. So we'll go back to green flag racing this time by. They line up in the double conga line of menace. So we will go back to green flag out of turn number 4. So Liam Russell and Braden Miller on the front row. Max Bevan and Paul Bryan lines up on row number 2. Set to go green out of turn number 4. Back to green racing we go. Back down to turns 1 and 2. Russell goes to the top side of the speedway. He's got that wing tug right back in the 25 car. As they head down the back straightaway, this time we're now 6 down, 6 to go. Into turns number 3 and 4. We got one car upside down. Craig Plater in the 69 car. Looks like he has gone upside down. Looks like just battling there with Paul Bryan, and unfortunately for the Cabworks Kitchens UltimateDirtTV sponsored number 69 car, goes a little bit of a loop in that 69 machine. He's back on all 4 wheels and back under power here at the USA International Speedway, and he'll restart down the back of the bus in position number 9. So set to go back to green flag racing as race control Just letting these drivers know through one-way communication here with JSI Racing where the start zone is here at the Speedway tonight. As we get set to go back to green flag racing, Liam Russell and Max Bevan on the front row. Back to green we go. Good start for Liam Russell. Straight to the top side of the Speedway. Bevan gets it a bit crossed up on the top side. Ducks down to the bottom side of the Speedway. Gets the power down in the 68 car. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go this time. We'll have 2 laps to go in heat race number 4. Down the main straightaway we go this time by once again into turns 1 and 2. Liam Russell is your race leader now with a lap and a half to run. Heading down the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4. Here comes Bevan. No, caught in the wall. Max Bevan caught the concrete wall on the outside of the Speedway. The white flag is out though, and here comes Braden Miller now. In the hub, trenching at boring number 0. Do we get a carbon copy of heat race number 1? Into turns number 3 and 4. Here comes Braden Miller with a slide job. Down the main straightaway we'll go for the final time. And Braden Miller will win heat race number 4. Second will go to Liam Russell. Third to Max Bevan. Fourth to Adam Durston. What a run here tonight, race fans. We've seen some fantastic heat racing so far. Your final results for heat race number 4 on the screen right now. Braden Miller by 0.062 at the start line. Then back to Max Bevan in position number 3. Adam Durston in 4. Paul Bryan. Then back to Brendan Randall. Craig Plater. Jeremy Keenseron. And Riley Simpson in position number 9. Here is your grid for the final heat race of the night. And is Blaine Densley in the 27 from 1 to his outside. It's the whiz kid, Brooke Marquis, on the outside of the front row. Brett Wheeler will line up the 56 car from position number 3 to his outside. It is the 52 car of Zane O'Toole. Position number 5 with the ABR setup shop, RS Sim Shots. Number 07, that is Riley Stewart. Brent Hobbs in the 64 car will line up out of position number 6 with Leo Heaton in the 62 from 7. Damien Powell in the 52 from 8. And Caleb Mills in car number 10 from position number 9. We are set to go once again here at the USA International Speedway. 12 laps on the board. Time to get after it here at USA International Speedway. Blaine Densley and the whiz kid on the front row. We're green. Marquis didn't go on the start there. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Brett Wheeler looking to the bottom side. Takes the race lead down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4 will run for the first time. Densley on the top side of the Speedway. Down the main straightaway we go. 1 down, 11 to go, and Brett Wheeler is your race leader. Into turns 1 and 2 comes Densley to the top side. Down the back straight we'll go once again. Into turns number 3 and 4 here at USA Speedway. Down the main straightaway we go. 2 laps in the books, 10 laps to go. Heaton up to position number 3 on the racetrack. O'Toole back there in 4th. And you're back to Riley Stewart, Brooke Marquis in position number 6. Meanwhile, race leader Brett Wheeler in turns 1 and 2, running the bottom side of the racetrack. He's got that wing tug, probably about 2 or 3 clicks back in that race car right now. In this Speedshot51.com Nick Linnett Racing Association, number 56 car, heading down the main straightaway this time. As they roll down into turns 1 and 2, we'll look back through the pack. Blaine Densley still back there in 2nd. Leo Heaton still back there in 3rd at the moment on the Speedway in the 62 machine. Riley Stewart now up to position number 4. Running the top side of the Speedway in that ABR setup shop, RS Sim Shots number 07. Into turns 1 and 2, Riley Nearly caught the wall there in turns number 1 and 2. This time by now, 6 laps down, 6 laps left to go. Here in heat race number 5. Into turns 1 and 2 we go, heading down the back straight away. Wheeler got a little bit loose in turns 1 and 2. Hits his marks perfectly down the main straightaway this time by. Now 7 laps in the books. We've still got we'll have 4 laps left to go this time by as they roll through turns 3 and 4. So now 8 laps in the books. We've got 4 laps left to run. Here in heat race number 5. Wheeler running the bottom side of the speedway in turns 1 and 2 and also in turns 3 and 4. He's pulled that wing back again ever so slightly in that race car. Just get a little bit more traction on the back wheels of that race car at the moment. As they roll through turns 1 and 2. Densley still on the top side of the speedway in that 27 car. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go this time by. Now 2 laps left to go as they cross the stripe. A little bit more spaced out in heat race number 5. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Densley still on the bottom, runs the bottom in turns 1 and 2 this time. Heaton still back there in 3rd. Then back to Riley Stewart back there in position number 4. Heaton just a little bit further up the road in position number 3. Meanwhile, though, race fans, white flag is out and lap traffic playing a part here in heat race number 5 through turns number 3 and 4, though. How about it? Sydney Siders, put your hands together for Brett Wheeler taking out heat race number 5. The 56 machine gets the job done. So, well done to Brett Wheeler taking out heat race number 5. We will take a look at your results for heat race number 5. Wheeler, Densley, Heaton, and Riley Stewart, your top 4. Hobbs, unfortunately for Zane O'Toole, Nemata Caleb Mills, Brooke Marquis, and Damien Powell in position number 9. Well, race fans, this is one race that you don't want to be in. It is one of 2 B-mains here tonight here at USA International Speedway. Here is your starting grid. From position 1 with the 93 car of Alex Ryan. Rorick Taylor in the 46 will start from 2. Brent Hobbs in the 64 from 3 with Nash Granger in the 5 car from 4. Brendan Randall will start the 39 car from position number 5 with Jonathan McKenna in the 48 from 6. Mitchell Cartwright in the 38 will start from 7 with Caleb Mills in the 10 from position number 8. Position number 9 will be the 76 car of Braden Shute. Position number 10 will be the 17 car of Jeremy Keensrod. Position number 11 will be the 10K of Kobe Wright. Position number 12 will be the 76 car of Luke Johnson. And all by his lonesome down the back will be the 52 car of Damien Powell. Well, race fans, we are set to go once again. Here at USA International Speedway. B-main number 1, 15 laps on the board, we're green. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Granger on the bottom side of the speedway, then looking almost 3 wide down the back of the pack, through the middle of the pack right now. Into turns number 3 and 4, Granger takes the race lead. Alex Ryan in the wall in turn number 4. No! Kobe Wright gets caught up in turn number 3 and 4 with the 93 car of Alex Ryan. And we'll find out exactly what happened there in turn number 3 and 4. We'll even bring it to a slow-mo for you race fans. Just caught the wall in turn number 3 and 4, and unfortunately, with that cushion up there at the moment, the 93 machine couldn't get the car out of the wall, and Kobe Wright just came out of nowhere on the speedway and unfortunately made contact with the 93 car. And unfortunately for Alex Ryan, goes upside down in turn number 3 and 4. Kobe Wright as well caught the wall once again on the exit of the fourth turn here at USA International Speedway. So we will get set to go back to green flag racing this time by. So set to go back to green flag racing this time by Nash Granger. Jonathan McKean set to lead the pack. We're green. Granger gets a good start down to 1 and 2. Shoot, battling in the middle of the pack right now. Into turns 1 and 2 and down the back straighter. We are yellow once again on the speedway. Looks like Jeremy Keensrod and Kobe Wright once again in the 10K. So they went into turns 1 and 2. And Kobe Wright unfortunately made contact with the 17 car of Jeremy Keensrod. So unfortunately for the 17 car, we'll get the virtual tow back to the pit area. So, race admins just speaking to the drivers through one-way communication. We still got a few laps left to run here at the USA International Speedway. About 10 laps to go. Warwick Taylor will restart on the outside of the front row. Jonathan McKean and Brent Hobbs on row number 2. Mitch Cartwright and Luke Johnson. Back to green we go. Good start for Nash Granger. Down to 1 and 2 we run. Down the back straighter and we are caution yellow once again. So not probably even gonna wonder what happened there on the speedway. I reckon a bit of vengeance. So probably not even gonna contemplate where that started. So this is going to be a bit of a finish here at USA International Speedway for B-Main number 1. So Nash Granger. McKean back there in P2. Luke Johnson now on the verge of looking down of an A-Main start here tonight at USA International Speedway. Can he get the job done and make it through to tonight's feature? As cars are now told to line up in 2x2 formation. Braden Shute now down the back of the bus. in the 76 car. As we will get set to go back to green out of turn number 4 this time around the speedway. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the action tonight from wherever you may be watching from. We know we've got a few people watching online tonight, so hopefully everyone is enjoying the racing action as we get to the pointy end of the program here tonight. Nash Granger set to lead the field out of turn number 4 this time by Jonathan McKean. Will restart on his outside. Luke Johnson and Brent Hobbs, Mitch Cartwright and Braden Shute and Kobe Wright down the back of the bus. Back to green we go. Now with 5 laps left to run in heat in B-Main number 1 competition. Granger stays out of trouble down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4 we run. Granger runs the bottom side of the speedway. 3rd place is now up for grabs. Johnson is under siege right now. We'll take a look. Mid-pack, we are 2 by 2 down the back straight away, nearly 3 wide in turn number 3. Hobbs splits them 3 wide in turn number 3 and 4 this time. They're still 3 wide out of turn 4. Down the main straightaway we go this time by to turns 1 and 2. We've got 3 laps left to go. Make that 2.5 as they roll down the back straightaway. Here comes Brent Hobbs. Gets a little bit sideways down the back straightaway. McKean falling back to position number 3 on the speedway. Here comes Braden Shute back to the top side. Luke Johnson up to position number 2, but goes wheel to wheel with Jonathan McKean. Into 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straight away, we now got a lap and a half remaining in B-Main number 1 competition. Into turns number 3 and 4. Here comes Brent Hobbs though. Hobbs runs the middle part of the speedway out of turn number 4. Trying to track down the Worth Products Cabworks Kitchens number 76 of Luke Johnson. The white flag is out though. Down the back straight away for the final time in B-Main number 1. Nash Granger will move on through to tonight's A-Main. So too will Jonathan McKean, and 3rd will go to Luke Johnson. Well done to your top 3 out on the speedway. Well done to Luke Johnson making it through to tonight's A-Main. Your results right now for B-Main number 1. Granger, McKean and Johnson will make it through to tonight's feature. Unfortunately for Brent Hobbs, Braden Shute, Kobe Wright, Mitchell Cartwright, Caleb Mills, Warwick Taylor, Brendan Randall, Jeremy Keensrod, Damien Powell and Alex Ryan will come home in the 13th position. Here is your grid right now for tonight's official B-Main. It is Ash Hammond in the 4 car from 1 to his outside. It is the 42 of Paul Bryan. Jason Burke and Braden Morosky will line up on row number 2. Zane O'Toole and Ethan Bastion on row number 3. Craig Plater and Shannon Blackburn will line up on row number 4. And we go back to Kai Jensen and Brooke Marquis in row number 5. Row number 6 will be Riley Simpson. Stephen Haley and Riley Simpson. And Jason Crawford will start down the back of the bus in position number 13. So, from this one, race fans, it is 2 cars. From this one through to tonight's A-Main. And we are set to go once again. 15 laps on the board. Let's see if we can get through this one. Nice and cleanly, boys. Green flag is out. We are set to go. Down the main straight, they run for the first time. Oh, Jason Burke gets a little bit sideways in turns 1 and 2. We stay green so far. And yellow is out. Looks like we're going to try that one again. Zane O'Toole and Brooke Marquis out of this one. Looks like a last-minute tangle up there between the 52 and 71. Yep, there it is. And Marquis went upside down in a pretty bit of a big way. in the 71 car. So unfortunately for Brooke Marquis, he'll get the virtual tow back to the pit area. As cars now will reline up on the speedway and we'll get set to let them loose once again. We're going to go green this time out of turn number 4, race fans. So we will get set to go back to green this time by Ash Hammond, Paul Bryan on the front row, Brad Morosky and Craig Plater on row number 2. Ethan Bastian and Kai Jensen on row number 3. Set to go back to green. Out of turn number 4, Ash Hammond in that number 4 machine will lead us back to green as we do right now. Good start for Craig Plater into turns 1 and 2. No, we got 2 cars upside down. Down the back straight away we go this time into turns number 3 and 4, and we are yellow. Once again, so Ash Hammond and Paul Bryan are your top 2 so far. Looks like Jason Crawford had a bit of an upsy-daisy on the speedway. So Ash Hammond will restart on the pole position. Paul Bryan on his outside. Kai Jensen and Craig Plater on row number 2. Set to go back to green this time by here we go. Set to go back to green, race fans, out of turn number 4. B-main, back to green we go. Good start for Ash Hammond. Down to 1 and 2 we run. Paul Bryan runs through the middle part of the speedway, gets it a bit loose on the exit of turn 2. Here comes Kai Jensen as well in that KRE Race Engines, number 75. Runs the cushion on the top side of the speedway. Got to be careful up there now, boys. It's a little bit bumpy. Hammond goes to the bottom in 1 and 2. Paul Bryan back there in second at the moment. Ethan Bastian looks for third. Kai Jensen as well. Moves up the racetrack at a turn before, tries to shut the door on the 54 machine of Ethan Bastian. Into 1 and 2. Battle is on though for the third position. Contact between Kai Jensen and Ethan Bastian though. Bastian now down the back of the bus in the 54. Jensen runs through the middle part of the speedway on the exit of turn number 4. Down the main straightaway, Riley Simpson moving his way through the field as well in the 65 car. Through turns 1 and 2 we go. Craig Plater up to position number 3 on the speedway in that Cabworks Kitchens UltimateDirtTV sponsored number 69 car. As they roll down the main straightaway now with 5 laps to go here in B-main competition for tonight. Hammond now moves back to position number 2. Paul Bryan now is your race leader. Through turns 3 and 4 we run this time by. Down the main straightaway, 4 laps remaining in tonight's B-main. Through turns 1 and 2 we go. Hammond and Plater go Nose to tail down the back straight away this time. By into turns number 3 and 4. Brian is your race leader. Craig Plater back there in second looking... Ash Hammond back there in second, but Craig Plater is looking for that spot right now over Ash Hammond. Down the back straight away we go this time. By with 2.5 laps to go. Into turns number 3 and 4. Paul Bryan now makes it official with 2 laps to run. Ash Hammond and Craig Plater go wheel to wheel in turns 1 and 2. Plater ducks to the bottom. Hammond goes to the middle part of the speedway this time. Into turns number 3 and 4. We'll see the white flag flying this time by for your race leader, Paul Bryan. Down the main straightaway we go. Into turns 1 and 2. We're watching the battle for the transfer spot. Into tonight's A-main. Down the back straightaway we go, though, this time by to turns number 3 and 4. Who's going to get at the start line? Paul Bryan will win tonight's B-main. Second will go to Ash Hammond at the finish line. Third will go to Craig Plater. Fourth to Stephen Haitley. Fifth to Shannon Blackburn. And sixth to Riley Simpson. So well done to drivers out on the speedway. As we will take a look at your official results for tonight's B-main. There it is, Paul Bryan over Ash Hammond, Craig Plater, Stephen Haitley, Shannon Blackburn, Riley Simpson, Kai Jensen, Braden Morosky, Ethan Bastion, Jason Crawford, Jason Burke back there in 11th, Zane O'Toole and Brooke Marquis, unfortunately not finishing the race here tonight. Well, race fans, just a bit of a break in proceedings. We will come back on the other side of this with your A-main field. We'll set to line up shortly here on Ultimate Dirt TV for round number 4 of the JSI Sundays 365 Ball Cup. Back in a sec. All right, race fans, well, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. It is now time to get set for tonight's A-main here at USA International Speedway. Here is your starting lineup. We'll get stuck into tonight's A-main grid right now here at USA International Speedway. From position number 24, he came second in tonight's B-main, will be the 4 car of Ash Hammond. Position number 23 will be the 48 car of Jonathan McCain. Position number 22 will be your winner of tonight's B-main, the 42 car of Paul Bryan. Position number 21 will be the 5 machine of Nash Granger. Position number 20 will be Riley Stewart in the 07. Adam Durston in the 45 car will start from 19 with Luke Wilson in the 9 from 18. Cooper Wilson will start the 14 car from 17 with Thomas Mitchell in the 02 from 16. Leo Heatson will start the 62 car from 15 with Max Bevan in the 68 from 14. Jamie Warner will start the 57 from position 13. Position 12 will be the 29 car of David Clifford. Position 11 will be the 49 of Josh Barry. Position 10 will be the 27 of Blaine Densley. Position 9 will be the 25 of Liam Russell. Position 8 will be the 8 car of Brock Lewis. Position 7 will be the 41 of Tyler Bish. William Pilot and Brett Wheeler will line up on row number 3. Braden Miller and Ryan Avila on row number 2. And Lewis Clark and Nathan Norman on the front row for tonight's A-Main. Race fans, we're set to go racing here at USA International Speedway. We're live for 35. Into 1 and 2 we go for the first time. Cars all over the speedway right now. We're 3 wide for third. Down the back straight away we go. Battle is on for the race lead though. Into turn number 3 and 4. Lewis Clark to the bottom side. Norman to the top side of the speedway right now. Down the main straight away we go. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag on the speedway. Oh my giddy aunt race fans, does that not tell you how good tonight's A-Main is going to be? Oh my. We are set to go once again though. I tell you what, race fans, this racetrack produces some wicked racing. And we will get set to go back to green. Lewis Clark is your race leader. Nathan Norman, Braden Miller and Brett Wheeler is your top 4. Ryan Avila back there in position number 5. This is what makes it interesting, race fans. When we line up in 2x2 formation, it allows race cars to get a little bit more of an advantage on the restart. And we are set to go once again. Here at USA International Speedway, Lewis Clark has command of the field. Through turns number 3 and 4 we run this time by. Back to green we go. Into 1 and 2 we go. Norman goes to the bottom side of the speedway, looks for the race lead, couldn't get the job done. Called the inside grass berm in turn 1 and 2. Braden Miller now jumps to second position down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Brett Wheeler had to jump on the binders down the back straight away. That time round the racetrack. Meanwhile, Lewis Clark is your race leader, but under siege right now from Braden Miller. Miller takes the race lead in turn 1 and 2. Down the back straight away we go. Lewis Clark puts the power down in that track tech number X machine. Clark runs the bottom side down the main straight away. We now 5 laps in the books. We got 30 to run. Here at USA International Speedway. I tell you what though, Ryan Avila is having a go big time in that 49 car. Here tonight at USA International Speedway, this guy is on the move. In that FSI Motorsports number 49. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Avila looking for further positions in tonight's A-Main. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go. Clark runs the bottom side out of turn number 4. Avila just got a little bit sideways out of turn before that time by. We are yellow though on the speedway. Couple of cars getting together. Jamie Warner, I believe, is one. They were 3 wide down the back straight away with Luke Wilson and Cooper Wilson. Looks like William Pilot got in there as well. Poor Brian. Unfortunately, got upside down in the 42 car. As we come back to live pictures here at USA International Speedway. What a night's worth of racing, race fans. It's been absolutely unreal. This racetrack is cherry ripe for an A-Main here right now. It has been pretty cool here tonight at USA. And we're going to get set to let them loose once again. So back to green flag we should be going this time by. Ryan Avila back there in position number 5 on the speedway. As once again they'll line up in 2x2 formation. I'll tell you what, he's having a go here tonight is Ryan Avila. Watch Braden Miller in that Hobbs trenching and boring. Number 0, so too Brett Wheeler. Back there in position number 6 on the speedway. Nathan Norman will restart the 96 car. The high-octane Sim Sports machine on the outside of the front row. He got a podium last week at Lernerville Speedway. Can he back it up with another podium here tonight or a win here tonight at USA International Speedway? Set to go back to green. Out of turn number 4, Lewis Clark jumps on the front pedal. We're back to racing. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. We've got 25 laps to go here at USA International Speedway, and we are caution yellow on the speedway once again. Not sure where that one started, race fans. Unfortunately, we missed the tail end of that one. And looks like Ryan Avila is out of the race here tonight. So unfortunate for the 49 car of Ryan Avila. Out of the contention here tonight at USA International Speedway. So Lewis Clark, still your race leader. Braden Miller will now restart on his outside. Nathan Norman back to position number 3. Tyler Bish in that Allure Esports Horsham Off-Road Isuzu backed number 41. So we will get set to go back to green flag racing. So we'll find out what's going to happen on the racetrack. So it looks like as well Brett Wheeler being sent rear of field in the number 56 car. Bit unfortunate, and he was running up in the top 6. We are set to go back to green flag racing though here at USA International Speedway. Set to go green once again. Lewis Clark and Braden Miller on the front row. Pace car is off. We're green. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Miller to the top side of the speedway. Down the back straight away we go. This time by into turns number 3 and 4. Clark runs the bottom. Miller caught the wall in turn 3 and 4. Lost about 3 or 4 positions. Did Braden Miller. We're going to take a look right now with a little bit of a bunch we've got. For position number 2, though, on the speedway, Tyler Bish now takes second off Nathan Norman. Into turns number 3 and 4 will go this time by. Norman to the bottom side of the speedway. Here comes Jonathan McKean as well. McKean up 19 positions so far in tonight's A-Main in that Southwest Conveyancing 48 car. And we are back to yellow once again on the racetrack. And it looks like Braden Miller in the Hobbs trenching and boring number 0 made contact with the 25 car of Liam Russell, and unfortunately, not the way to end your night for Braden Miller. I tell you what, race fans, this is just, it's full of action and full of excitement here tonight. But how about the 48 car of Jonathan McKean? Up 19 positions so far in tonight's A-Main. What an awesome drive. Can he come away with a top 3? Well, as I line up 2 by 2 once again, iRacing.com official pace truck will get set to pull in, and we'll unleash these guys once again on the speedway. Back to green we go. Lewis Clark jumps on the front pedal. Good restart for the Track Tech X machine. Bish goes to the top side. McKean goes top side as well. Cooper Wilson down low. Nathan Norman down low. Here comes the Transport Equipment High Octane Sim Sports number 96 car of Nathan Norman, now looking to the bottom side of the speedway. He was looking for second. Couldn't get the job done though. Into turns 1 and 2. We've got 16 laps to go here in tonight's A-Main. Down the back straight away we go though, into turns number 3 and 4. Lewis Clark, still your race leader. Here comes Tyler Bish though, in the Allure Esports number 41. Can he track down your race leader of Lewis Clark? Down the back straight away we go once again. McKean still back there in position number 4 on the speedway. Cooper Wilson back there in position number 5 on the racetrack as well. Russell still back there in position number 6. Craig Plater back there in 7th. Brett Wheeler now moved his way back up into the top 8. But race leader Lewis Clark on the bottom side of the racetrack. Out of turn number 4, down the main straightaway this time by. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Still got a few laps left to run in tonight's A-Main. Riley Stewart's taking it back to the pit area. He'll be awarded with 15th position here tonight, here at USA International Speedway. Meanwhile, Lewis Clark heads down the main straightaway once again. Now 23 laps in the books. And we've got 13 laps to go. Sorry, should I say 12 laps to go. Through turns 3 and 4 this time by. Into turns 1 and 2 we run. Lewis Clark, just an exceptional drive here so far tonight. And he'll see if he can whitewash tonight's racing here at USA International Speedway. He went quick time. And well, let's see if we can take out tonight's A-Main Jonathan McKean. A little bit sideways there in turns 1 and 2. Nathan Norman still in the top 3 at the moment, still running the top side of the speedway. Very smooth on the top side as well. Here comes Cooper Wilson in the 14 car. McKean held it down nicely. And Russell battling with Craig Plater, and so too Brett Wheeler here tonight. How about Craig Plater though? He's in the on the charge as well in the 69 car, up 20 positions so far in tonight's A-Main. In that 69 machine, gets around the top side of Liam Russell. Russell gets the power down on the bottom side of the racetrack. This time by, down the main straightaway we go. Lap traffic now starting to play a part in tonight's A-Main. Meanwhile, Tyler Bish still not going away in that Allure Esports Horsham Off-Road number 41. Into turns number 3 and 4. This time by, down the main straightaway we run once again. Now with 6 laps to go here in tonight's A-Main race, fans. We're getting closer and closer to the finish. With now 5.5 to run down the back straightaway, Lewis Clark. Anytime this guy gets into a race car, you know he's going to be fast. Down the main straightaway we go once again now with 5 to run. Clark got a little bit squirrely down the main straightaway. That allowed Tyler Bish to ever close up the gap once again ever so slightly. Under half a second is the gap between first and second right now. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. The race is on for the lead. Tyler Bish has caught the Track Tech X machine. How about Tyler Bish? He's up 5 positions in tonight's A-Main as well, and looking for the race lead through turns number 3 and 4 this time by down the main straightaway. Clark caught the cushion out of turn number 4. Unsettled that race car a little bit. Tyler Bish hit it as well. Meanwhile, down the back straightaway this time by now 2.5 laps to go. Here in tonight's A-Main, through turns number 3 and 4 we run this time by. Bish is going to run the middle part of the speedway out of turn number 4. Lost a little bit of ground on that Track Tech X machine of your race leader of Lewis Clark. Down the back straightaway now, a lap and a half to remaining here in tonight's A-Main. Nathan Norman still in the top 3. Into turns number 3 and 4 we'll run this time by. Down the main straightaway we go. The white flag is out for tonight's A-Main race, fans. Into turns 1 and 2, they're side by side. Lewis Clark gets the power down in the Track Tech X machine and down the back straightaway for the final time. Into turns number 3 and 4. One last look for Tyler Bish though. We got a big crash in turn 3 and 4. Nathan Norman and Cooper Wilson it was in turn 3 and 4. And that is not the way to end your night on the final lap. Cooper Wilson looks like he has been awarded with 3rd place. So, as your top 3 will pull up on the main straightaway. And we'll catch up with your top 3 here tonight at USA International Speedway. Firstly, what we'll do is though, we'll take a look at your full rundown. So, a good run here tonight. There is your official rundown. Lewis Clark, Tyler Bish is your top 2. And I've just heard over one-way communication that Nathan Norman will be awarded with 3rd place here tonight. Now back 2. So the top 5 will be a little bit muddled up. So Brett Wheeler moved his way back up as well. Paul Bryan, Luke Wilson, Blaine Densley, Jamie Warner is your top 10. Nash Granger, Brock Lewis. Then you're back to Cooper Wilson, Josh Barry, Braden Miller, Riley Stewart, David Clifford, Max Bevan, and Ash Hammond to round out your top 20 cars. Well, race fans, what we'll do is we'll have a chat with your top 3 here tonight at USA International Speedway. So just waiting for our top 3 to pop into our victory lane. So what we'll do, race fans, we'll catch up with third place here tonight. Home in position number 3 tonight on the racetrack is the Transport Equipment Hire High Octane Sim Sports number 96. It is Nathan Norman, and Nathan, mate, well, another podium here tonight at the USA International Speedway's got to feel good to get this one in the books, mate.
Yeah, no, that definitely is a good feeling. I wasn't expecting that last corner pass there, but luckily the spot got relegated back.
Mate, run us through just exactly what happened there. Obviously, a little bit of contact between yourself and Cooper Wilson.
Yeah, I didn't see him coming at all. I knew he was very far back, and then all of a sudden I got a car inside me. So, no, not a good way to end the night after running top 3 all night. But luckily we got the spot back.
Mate, well done here at USA International Speedway, round number 4 of the JSI Sundays 360 Fireball Cup, mate. A lot of sponsors on this race car. Nathan, I know you'd like to thank for tonight, mate.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Transport Equipment Hire, DM Cinematography, Nathan 96 Designs, and yeah, anyone that helps out, Turbo Signs as well.
There it is, race fans. Nathan Norman home in position number 3. Well done, mate. See you back next week.
Yeah, thank you.
There it is, Nathan Norman home in position number 3. We'll catch up with second place here tonight. We'll bring him down. Home in position number 2 is the Allure Esports Horsham Off-Road number 41 of Tyler Bish. And Tyler, mate, well, you came up 5 positions through the A-main, mate, and well, second place, got to feel good.
Yeah, no, it definitely does, especially on a track like that. She was pretty tough going.
Mate, run us through the A-main. The track was slick from top to bottom. The top side of the speedway was bumpy as... obviously, we saw the race cars get a little bit unsettled on the top side of the speedway out of turn 4.
Yeah, I knew because I was starting on the inside. I can't run the bottom of a track no matter how hard I try. So I just had to get to the top and make something work. And yeah, obviously watch that hole coming out of 3 and 4, and just hope to God I don't go into the wall.
Mate, sponsors on the race car for tonight's efforts, mate. Got to feel good to get the second place in the bag.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. It's been a long time coming. But yeah, no, I'd just like to thank Horsham Off-Road, UltimateDirtTV, Velocity Race Designs, Decal Evolution, and CD Cinematography, and obviously you, Matt, for doing all your awesome work tonight. And obviously Jason and the guys back at JSI Racing.
There it is, race fans. Tyler Bish home in second, mate. We'll see you back next week, mate. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Well, there it is, race fans. Tyler Bish home in second position. Doesn't look like we have Lewis Clark in the chat for tonight. So that will bring us to a close here on UltimateDirtTV. Race fans, we do ensure everyone enjoyed the action here tonight. It has been a barn burner of an A-main. Well, race fans, we'll see you guys next week for round number 5 here for the JSI Sundays 360 Fireball Cup here on UltimateDirtTV. We'll see you back then. My name is Matt Bailey, and good night.